You know, we've all got them. The people in our lives who just frustrate us, annoy us, or maybe even really hurt us. But what if I told you that these difficult people are actually giving you a pretty surprising gift? Today, we're going to dive into a simple but powerful shift in perspective that can turn your most frustrating moments into a huge source of self-discovery. So think about it. Our first gut reaction when we run into someone who's dishonest or cruel or just plain difficult, it's the same for everyone, right? Get away from them, we resent them, we complain about them, we try to put them out of our minds. But what if that very instinct is making us miss out on a massive opportunity for growth?
So here it is. The core idea from our source material is this simple phrase: be thankful for bad people. Just let that sit there for a second. It feels wrong, doesn't it? It goes against every single fiber of our being when we're in the middle of that frustration or that pain.
And yeah, that leads us right to the big, obvious question. Why on earth should we be thankful for people who cause us problems? It just sounds kind of crazy to be grateful for negativity, right?
Well, the answer has nothing to do with excusing their behavior. Not at all. It's all about reframing it and using it for your own good. Here's how it works.
The answer is this really cool concept we can call the negative mirror. The idea is that these difficult people actually serve a super important purpose. They show us in crystal clear, high definition, exactly who we are not and who we never, ever want to become.
Right? Their actions, a lie, a selfish move, a moment of cruelty, it creates this incredibly stark contrast that brings your own values into sharp focus. You get clarity through opposition.
Think about it. When you witness dishonesty, it does more than just make you angry. It actively strengthens your own commitment to being an honest person. When you see cruelty, it just fuels your resolve to be kind. Their negative example, it becomes the dark background that makes your own positive values shine that much brighter.
Okay, so how do we actually use this? This isn't just some neat philosophical trick, right? It's an active mental tool you can use to turn a really negative moment into a moment of positive self-definition.
And the process is actually really simple. First, you observe. You see that behavior that just feels wrong in your gut. Second, you identify the positive value that it's stomping all over. Is it honesty, fairness, empathy, you name it. And third, and this is the key, you reaffirm that value in yourself. You consciously say, nope, that is not me, I choose to be better. You literally turn their action into your affirmation.
Now, let's be super clear on this. This is not about making excuses for bad behavior. It's not about pretending what happened was okay or that it didn't hurt. The pain and the frustration, they are 100% real and they are totally valid.
It's about learning. It's about shifting from being a passive victim of a bad experience to being an active student of it. You take the data from that encounter and you use it to build a stronger, more defined version of yourself. The experience becomes a lesson, not just a scar.
So as we start to wrap this up, let's just zoom out for a second. This whole idea, it's inviting us to see the difficult people we meet not as villains or obstacles in our story, but as something else entirely, something way more useful.
Let's call them our unwitting guides. They don't know they're teaching you, of course. They have no idea that their actions are actually lighting a fire under you for your own self-improvement. But by providing that negative mirror, they help you see yourself, your values, and your own path with way more clarity than ever before. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. Who in your life, by showing you exactly who you did not want to be, was actually your most important, most unexpected teacher? The answer might just change how you see them.